What is going on YouTube? Rag718 back with another video, but just not any video. Talking about a CGC unboxing video right here. So let me just rearrange the setup here. You know me, I like to collect anything, especially comic books. So I'm gonna just show you real quick what I got here. Got a 25 book submission. Got something going on here. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. It's got like a little ding, a little boo-boo right here. So got a 25 modern tier submission. I know a lot of people out there want to know what the what the turnaround, what the circumstances are with each submission. So I submitted this back in May, believe it or not. I submitted this back in May. It was delivered 5 days later after I submitted it, so you can follow that through the tracking number. So it was delivered 5 days after I submitted it, and it was scheduled for grading pretty much 30 days, pretty much a month. So you know how it is. You submit it, tracking says delivered, but it's not updating in the system under your account number until about a month after it showed as being scheduled for grading. So it was in scheduled for grading for about 3 months. It was in scheduled for grading. Then finally in September or so it got into grading, encapsulation, and imaging. And then it was in that stage for about 45 days to about middle of November or so, where it was shipped. It was marked as shipped back to me. So you know me, this has probably a little bit more sentimental value, I'll just say real quick, as far as any other submission, because this book I actually these books I actually pressed myself. So I'm very, very excited to see. Well, actually, I already know how I did. In case some of you are wondering, I did 22 for 25, 9.8s. These were pre-screened. That's kind of normally how I like to do it. If you've been watching any of my unboxing videos, 22 out of 25 9.8s. Not all of them needed a press though, so hopefully I can remember what I pressed and what I didn't press. So if you're new out there, and you're new to submitting a CGC, or you're new in collecting, kind of what happens now when you open this box is, one, you want to hope there's no damage in the cases, when that's not good right there. So we'll see how it looks. You want to make sure there's no damaged CGC cases. You want to make sure there's no crazy Newton rings. You want to make sure there's no labels that are mislabeled, or wrong title, wrong author, wrong verbiage on the label. And actually you want to make sure there's no upside down books too. I'm sure we all seen that. Some ups, down, backwards books. So here's the reject. So there's about 3 books in here, because I just said 22 out of 25 9.8s, which is pretty cool. Okay, I got it backwards, so let me twist it around. So far, so good here. So very happy about this. Like I said, I pressed these books myself. I'll try to remember what I pressed as far as this submission goes. So this right here, I think I might have sent 2 or 3. We'll see. Star Wars High Republic. This is the 1 in 10, I want to say, 1 in 10 Blanche variant. First appearance of many cool characters on there. So let's just fix that right there. 9.8. So pretty cool cover. It might be a $100 book right there, $150. I'm not too sure. This was probably the money book, I guess. Star Wars High Republic. This is the 1 in 25 Schwabi variant. Again, same number 1 issue, just this is the 1 in 25 with a cool first appearance on the front cover there. So far so good. I don't see nothing wrong with the cases or the label, so let's just keep on going. Very excited to see this. Doesn't say first appearance on the label, but it's the first appearance of this character here. I forgot her name, but the Age of Apocalypse and the Extracts number 1. This is the Nakayama variant, the 1 in 25 variant. Pretty cool, bright, vibrant color, 9.8. So I gotta look into this a little bit more. I thought that was a first appearance, and we'll keep on going. All right, this case looks pretty. These look pretty good actually. Very happy with this. So again, I remember pressing these, especially the Star Wars. I know I pressed these Star Wars books because if any of you press books, they were very wavy. And I remember that like it was yesterday. They're very wavy. So even though it looked near mint, I still press it again to kind of make it look flat and clean. So same thing with this book. Very wavy. Children of Adam, number 1. This is the Chang 1 in 25, or I think 1 in 50. But this is the first appearance of this team here, who are some kids who are trying to perpetrate as these X-Men characters here. So thought that was a cool cover, cool ratio variant. So thought I'd put that in the collection. And then I graded this Star Wars. Again, I pressed this, Stephanie Hans. I believe this is a cover B, not a ratio, either cover B or cover C. But this is the Stephanie Hans cover to Star Wars High Republic number 1. Very glad. I think I submitted 2 or 3 of these, so we'll see. Very glad to add that to the PC. Here's another copy. Star Wars High Republic, Stephanie Hans variant cover. So the label looks good. First appearance, bunch of first appearance in these issues if you're tracking this High Republic. So I believe there was some buzz with this series going to Disney Plus, I heard. So you know, sometimes waiting a long time at CGC kind of works its way back to you. So this is the Walmart one, and I'm starting to see these come up for sale. So this is the Walmart pack. Okay, so they mislabeled this one, it looks like. This one, let me see. This one says Stephanie Hans variant, so I gotta look into this. But yeah, this is the Walmart pack, and very surprised to see many 9/8. I think last I looked there was like 100 plus 9/8 of this comic. I mean, if you know anything about Walmart packs, they were like very tight in the plastic, you know, wrapped in plastic. So I was very surprised. It was like doing surgery trying to remove this book from the from the comic book pack. So I remember that because I was very careful. So yeah, this is mislabeled too. It says Stephanie Hans, so I gotta look into that, make sure that's fixed. I think I submitted a lot of those actually. So see, this is weird. This one says Walmart. So this one says Walmart edition Luke Ross cover. That name, Luke Ross cover. So yeah, I gotta make sure that's even the artist for the cover. I don't know why that name sounds strange to me, but anyway, it's Star Wars High Republic. This one says Walmart edition, so they have 2 that are mislabeled. And here's the 4th copy. I think I grabbed like 5 or 6 at packs. So I just got lucky. This one says Walmart edition, so it's just 2 of those that I'm gonna have to look into. So again, if you're new out there, don't just be happy with the 9/8. You definitely want to look at the label and the cases and make sure everything is good to go. Demon Days X-Men number 1. This is J. Scott Campbell cover. I mean, this is the first appearance of a bunch of these characters too, so I'm not sure why it's not on the label, but I got a 9/8 on that. I believe this was a 1 in 50 J. Scott Campbell cover. So very happy with that. So far, no damage to the books. That's good. This is a different, this is Star Wars High Republic Adventures retailer incentive. This is the 1 in 10 variant, I want to say, for the IDW version of Star Wars High Republic Adventures #1. So this is probably like $100 book maybe. Very happy to get the second prints of this Canto #1. Does say second print. Thank you very much. This came out in 2019. We all know that the 1 in 10 is like $1,000 book. The 1 in 10 variant for #1. This is the second print to #1. I want to say $200 maybe. I'm not sure, but I know I submitted a couple copies of those, and I believe I pressed one of these, and the other one looked good as is. So I'm glad I pressed the one book. So this says Canto #1, second printing. So that looks good to me. Not many, I think there's a nice little handful actually of 9/8 out there. So, alright, so I won this in an auction. Shout out to Mike V out there. Dark Knight's Death Metal. The first appearance, origin and first appearance of Robin King, this little character here. So this is a, this is a ratio variant as well. Came out in 2020, 9.8. Robin King was a very hot character, kind of like goes with the Batman Who Laughs. So I thought I'd get this graded. It's probably like a $250 book now. So very glad to have that in the PC. Now this one, I don't know if it has any like crazy value, but I just thought it was a cool cover, a cool title. Maniac of New York 2021. This is the ratio variant. I want to say 1 in 10 variant. So I don't think there's that many copies out there, because I don't think a lot of people ordered Maniac of New York #1. 10 copies of the regular cover. So I just thought it was a cool cover. It reminded me of Friday the 13th, Jason, but I just wanted to get it for the cover. Now this, I want to say I found in a dollar bin. Green Lantern 20. First appearance of Jessica Cruz and one panel cameo. So Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, very hot characters now. It's a very thick book. I don't think this needed any pressing. This is a thick book. Case looks pretty good. Yeah, so this is maybe like a $300 book. I'm not sure how many are in the census, but glad to have that. Alright, so this one is a little bit of a story. I believe there's another book like this too, but this is Deadpool #1. This is from 1997 actually. And this is like the third time I submitted this book to CGC. And I swear to God, I wasn't playing a game or trying to, do a test, whatever. But I swear to God, every time I looked at this, like it looked like a 9/8. Like I went through each page thinking maybe it was a coupon or something wrinkled or creased inside the pages. I pressed it again, and the third time it came back a 9/8. I mean, this is like a $250, $300 book right here. First appearance of a couple characters, T-Ray. But yeah, this is a cool Deadpool cover. I mean, a lot of collectors are collecting this. So yeah, I mean, stick with your guns. If you think it's a 9/8, I mean, why not? And same thing with this one. This I submitted this 3 times, and 2 times it got rejected, got sent back to me. Third time it came back a 9/8. Boys #1 from 2006. First appearance of Butcher and a bunch of characters from the Boys series. I think we all seen that on TV on Amazon. So yeah, I looked at it. I mean, there's not any crazy dings, creases, ticks. I press it again. Like I think this was a little bit wavy maybe, and I press it again, made it look flat, sent it back, and it came back a 9/8. So Definitely glad to add this to the PC. They've been looking for this book in a 9.8 for a while, so happy with this. Thank you very much. So far just those two Walmart labels are kind of jacked up. So, alright, so this definitely didn't need any press. This is a pretty, it's like a cardstock, kind of like a different type of cover. But this Berserker second print, I don't know, it might be $100 book here, but I just thought it was a cool cover. Second print, Berserker, Keanu Reeves. Matter of fact, his name is right there, Keanu Reeves story. Big fan of John Wick, Keanu Reeves, all that good stuff. So I thought I'd just add that to the PC. Second print, and then right behind the second print is the one per store, which I'm very glad to submit that and get that back at 9.8. This is the one per store variant of Berserker Number One. This is probably more rare than the 1 in 500 and the 1 in 1,000. I'm not sure, but yeah, you look this up. This is like a $300-400 book right here. I'm glad to have this in the collection. Just a cool cover, half sketch, half color. You got a cool character right there. Keanu Reeves on the label, man. One per store, it says. Virgin cover, came out February 2021. Just a cool one per store Berserker cover. Definitely glad to have that in the PC. And this one, I think every submission I'll send some type of obscure title, some type of rarity, but this is Unleashed Number One. Came out in 2016. Very rare book from Amigo Comics. I mean, I don't think many people out there have seen this. But just a cool story, interesting story. I believe this was option at one time, so you just never know what can happen with these independent titles. If you watch any of my videos, I'm big on independent titles and just kind of collecting that. So I think there's only 6 9/8s online. So there you go. So it should be 3 books in here. Let's just real quick look in here and see if there's any. Sometimes they'll put a sticky note on the rejects and kind of tell you what's wrong with the comics. So let's kind of see what's up with that. So as usual, they put it like in a little bubble wrap, little sleeve there, and they do not tape the poly bag. So I had the Strange Academy second print number 1. I had this Spider-Gwen 26 second print, which I think is a very cool cover. And then I had this Spider-Man 20, Miles Morales being arrested by the police. So I gotta look at these again. You know how I do, you know how I feel about rejects if you watch any of my videos. I gotta look at these and kind of see what's up with these, if they need another press, or maybe they got, mishandled when they were at CGC, hence they got rejected. But anyway, it is what it is. 22 out of 25 9/8s. I want to say I probably pressed between 16 and 18 of the 25 books. The others did not need any pressing in my opinion, so very happy with what I produced, what I did as far as this submission is concerned. Definitely going to press my next 25 on my own. Just a fun little side hobby behind the hobby of collecting comic books that I like doing as far as cleaning and pressing books. So again, thanks for watching. Please comment. Let me know how you're doing out there in the CGC world. Let me know, what your turnaround is, what your experiences with CGC. Never had this. Well, actually, I can't say never, but I did have a mislabel, a couple mislabels. I gotta contact CGC about, but if you know anything about CGC, they'll take care of it. Red carpet treatment, at least my experience. They'll take care of it, free shipping, free handling, and they'll ship it back to you, no problem. So, yeah, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, please follow my channel, and more content, more stuff coming out soon. So again, collect what you want to collect. But please take care of those comics, and I'll talk to you later.